Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be shedding light on my story appertaining to how I was able to reverse hypothyroidism. So how was I able to reverse hypothyroidism? Well, much to my dismay, much to my grief, much to my agony, much to my distress, much to my consternation, 3 medical doctors explicitly stated that I would need to be on thyroid medication in perpetuity as a result of having an abnormal thyroid-stimulated hormone. And I do not subscribe to their philosophy of allopathic reductionism. I do not believe in it. I believe that the body has divine healing mechanisms and that under the right salubrious conditions, the body can mend itself. I do not believe that the body is a lost cause and needs to resort to taking insalubrious, deleterious, noxious, synthetic, bastardized, man-made medications to sustain itself. If you still have a thyroid gland, you can rekindle your thyroid health. It is possible. So I was able to deduce the crux of the issue on my own as an autodidact. In other words, I ascertained that my hypothyroidism was being induced primarily as a result of profusely consuming goitrogenic foods. In other words, every meal I was eating 2 to 4 pounds of cruciferous vegetables in tandem with other goitrogenic foods. So I omitted goitrogenic foods from my diet. I eschewed goitrogenic foods. I cut them out cold turkey, to say the least. That's a abridged version of it. Moreover, I made some other changes as well in order to optimize my nutrient levels, in order to render my vessel properly nourished so that I could thrive, prosper, and flourish in the simulated reality. I incorporated vegan supplements into my diet. I started taking a vegan multivitamin. That way I could assimilate iodine into the thyroid gland. Unfortunately, goitrogens inhibit the absorption of iodine into the thyroid gland. Profusely consuming goitrogenic foods can culminate in having an enlarged thyroid gland or contracting a goiter. So, not only do you need iodine to thrive, prosper, and flourish in the simulated reality, but you can elicit the effects of an iodine deficiency if you're profusely consuming goitrogenic foods. And without iodine, your thyroid health will be decimated, it will be ravaged, it will be undermined, and your thyroid will become underactive. So if you have hypothyroidism, if you're keen on reversing it naturally without taking any thyroid medications, then it behooves you to omit goitrogenic foods from your diet. Of course, some people prefer to boil goitrogenic foods and then subsequently dilute them under water, and then they consume them after draining the boiled water. But you're still intaking goitrogens if you're consuming cooked goitrogenic foods. So just completely abstain, desist, refrain from consuming goitrogenic foods if you have an underactive thyroid. There's no reason to. You can eat plenty of other fruits and vegetables in lieu of having goitrogenic foods. So I started taking a vegan multivitamin to try to optimize my nutrient levels. I started taking a vegan vitamin D3 supplement in order to bolster my immune system health. I started taking a vegan selenium supplement in order to profusely reduce my thyroid antibodies output. And I started taking a vegan ashwagandha supplement in order to reduce my thyroid stimulating hormone levels. So I was taking 4 supplements, and I incorporated thyroid health promoting foods into my anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich, anti-cancer, salubrious, wholesome, raw fruitarian diet. So those 3 factors seem to rectify the issue, and when I got my blood tested again, my thyroid stimulating hormone level was normal. It was almost 2.6. It just goes to show you that your body has a divine, celestial, ambrosial, miraculous ability to mend itself under the correct conditions. If you're profusely consuming goitrogenic foods, then your thyroid gland can't assimilate iodine, and this is going to induce hypothyroidism because your thyroid gland needs iodine to produce thyroid hormones and to function optimally. It's pivotal, it's incumbent, it's salient, it's imperative that you always get your blood tested to ensure that your nutrient levels are optimal. But by making prudent dietary decisions, by taking vegan supplements, by consuming thyroid health promoting foods that are nutrient dense, alkaline, antioxidant rich, anti-inflammatory, raw fruitarian foods, you can rekindle your thyroid health. So I do not know if this methodology would be able to yield the same results if someone revamped their dietary regimen and started taking vegan supplements and drinking distilled water and only ate thyroid health promoting foods subsumed under the raw fruitarian diet. But this worked for me. Going to be transposed to a disparate context. It can be transposed to a disparate context that is enigmatic. But I cannot fathom why someone would need to concede to taking noxious, deleterious, abdominal pain-inducing thyroid medications if they have their thyroid gland intact and if they can naturally reverse hypothyroidism by consuming vegan supplements, omitting goitrogenic foods from the diet and only eating alkaline, nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich, anti-inflammatory, thyroid health promoting foods that are subsumed under the raw fruitarian diet. I hope that this video provided you with insights appertaining to how hypothyroidism can be reversed. I hope that you deemed this video to be enthralling and captivating. I hope that you were regaled and bedazzled. Have a blissful day and a wonderful night. Goodbye.